Predator Pursuit is presented by NightHuntingDepot.com, your one-stop shop for all your night hunting needs.
Not a bad way to start it out. Full moon fox, triple. People say calling's no good on a full moon, but I think we're gonna try to prove them wrong. Hey guys, I'm Jeff Thomason and welcome to this week's episode of Predator Pursuit. This week we're headed down to Southwest Texas to chase what I would say, pound for pound, is probably the toughest and one of the most ferocious predators we have in Texas, the gray fox. So we're meeting up with my friend Lathan, and he's from this area. They have a bunch of country down here, and he has turned into a pretty big predator hunter in this area. And you know, he's real familiar with these ranches. He knows where to go, so I'm really excited. So this first spot we come to is just perfect. It looks like they've been in here, they've been grubbing out all these cedars, and it's a pretty good sized field, and it's surrounded by some really thick brush. And that's one of my favorites in this kind of country. Well, that worked out perfect. We've got our first fox down, and you know, it's early in the stand, so we're gonna keep calling, see what happens. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, buddy. There's another one, Jeff.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
What do you think about that? That was pretty dang good.
Hey, we got how many fox on that spot?
3?
We killed 3, and I don't know how many we called in.
At least 6 or 8.
I'm talking about every time we turned the lights somewhere, we were seeing one. One would come in and stop, and then we would go over to another one. It was coming in, and we were just back and forth and back and forth. And man, I feel bad. I was fox hogging you a little bit there, but
Oh, that's all
they
right.
all came in on this side. This is fun. I don't care what you say. Coyote hunting's awesome too, but fox, they're so aggressive, and there's so many of them.
Yes, there's a bunch of
It's
them
so
out here.
fun. I mean, there's coyotes. We heard coyotes howling just now, not far from here. So there's coyotes, fox, cats, maybe a red fox in
Maybe
here.
red.
There's all kinds of critters running around out here, but if they keep coming like that, boys, we are gonna have a good time.
Let's go get some more.
Let's go do it. I'm gonna let you shoot one next time. Let's go pick them up, if I can remember where they're at. We finally got all 3 of them found and picked up, but you know, I'm glad we were talking about it. We were driving around this spot trying to find a place to set up, and we drove past this and drove around. I was like, man, let's just go back to that field. You know what I mean? Like, we got to get the footage. And this place is pretty thick, but they've been in here grubbing this, and we were able to slowly make our way out into this field. And I'm glad we made that decision, because we were surrounded. Anyway, it got a little chaotic, but that's what I was saying earlier, man. It's so much fun, and I mean, we're fighting. I mean, that's a big full moon. I mean, it's like a spotlight shining on us, and like I said, we're in the middle of a field, so we stuck out like a sore thumb, which I don't necessarily recommend, but I mean, it's our only option to get this footage, and
At least it's a triple.
it wasn't bad, you know what I mean? And if we weren't filming, man, we probably could have killed 5 or 6, to be honest with you, but we're trying to get them in and break that, 60, 70 yard mark, where it gets really, really good. And we finally made a couple of them do it, but not a bad way to start it out. Full moon fox triple.
Yeah.
People say calling's no good on a full moon, but I think we're gonna try to prove them wrong.
I think we can.
Go get some more?
I like it.
Let's do it. So when we're in this country hunting fox, we really don't have to move that far. These fox typically don't respond that far away like a coyote does. Sure enough, we're driving around and we come across another clearing that's not that far away from where we just killed that triple, but it looks great. Let's see if we can get Lathan on a fox. When he stops, Lathan. Boy, good shot. Oh, nice shot. Hey, another one. I don't know what happened on that first one. He was gonna get in the truck with us, boys. Not sure where that first shot went. He was too close for the scatter gun. That was good again, boys. I messed around, let him get a little too close that time.
He's gonna jump in with us.
He was exactly how they're supposed to act. Yours, man, yours was coming in real good. He was straight up wind. So I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be the one. And he got out there and I don't know, he acted weird. I don't know, he got to 60, 70 yards and he just turned and ran. I was like, oh man, switching sounds. And I don't know how many times I say this in a show, but if something spooks or something's not going your way, change sounds. And they will almost always either stop and look at you or turn around and come back. And especially these fox, man, if you go to a screaming gray or platinum gray or something, they can't stand it. And luckily it got him back on this road and he came back around. He was gonna leave again though. He was headed back out. We stopped him and he smoked him. And then turned around, had another one coming. I didn't think this one was gonna be a shotgun because our wind is blowing right there and he came right there. And I just about let him get out of here. I choked on my first shot, but I cleaned up pretty good on the second one. But I'm telling you, this is good, man. Like I said, we're fighting this full moon, but the wind is good. It's not too cold. Fixing to put on my big jacket, but it's nice. Good weather. So we're gonna keep chipping away at them. Good shot, man. I'm glad you got that one. Oh yeah, done. Looks like not a very big one. A female, yeah. Sucker came in aggressive like a male, didn't it?
Yes, he did.
Nah, I mean, we hadn't been calling maybe a minute and spotted this one coming, and it was just, and that's typically how it is with these fox. I mean, what do y'all see them in? What's your typical?
I mean, before 5 minutes, 2 minutes, so.
Usually 2 to 4 minutes, and you usually have a gray coming. They're not like a coyote. They're not coming from a half a mile away. And that's, you know, people ask me that question a lot, and I asked you the same thing today. I said, how far are you making your stands, you know, between? And you said the same thing, anywhere from a quarter to a half mile. Whereas in coyote country, we're likely to go a mile just because they're coming from so far away. And I mean, obviously a coyote's 3 or 4 times the size of this, so they can make up ground a whole lot faster, but they're not coming from far away, but there's so many of them, you never know where they're gonna come from and how many are gonna show up. I mean, it's fun. I can't say it enough. If you ever get a chance to come to Texas and do this, I mean, I know there's grays everywhere, but for some reason, man, Texas is just plumb loaded in the right areas. Well, we still got one. That other one's not gonna be near the tracking job. I think it's a 10, 15 yard shot, but awesome, man. Glad you got one, and let's go look at that one. What do you say?
Let's do it.
they can't all be doubles and triples, I guess. But we did. I mean, how many did we call in again?
2 or 3.
Two over there.
Yeah.
3. There was another one barking. Yeah, so we had 4 on that stand. And then this one, I don't know, those cows kind of had him boogered. Brought him in really good, and we got to the point where we were fixing to shoot him, and he turned and ran. I was like, God, holy, we milked it too long.
And then you change sounds again and it worked.
Did it, man, I'm telling you. I don't even remember what I changed to. It's, and I don't know if you guys use this or not, but the presets, that's the best thing I think they've ever put on a remote, is the presets. And when I travel all around, if I'm in coyote country, I'll mix up the presets. I'll put, you know, Pup in Distress or Pound Town or something like that on there. And all my favorite rabbits, you know, I'll start there. And when I come to Fox Country, we put, you know, Platinum Gray, Screaming Gray, Baby Cottontail, and I don't have to mess around and scroll through all those sounds. I already know where they're at, and it's, man, it works. But it's good, man. Lots of fox, and we're whacking them. Let's get after them, bud. Good shot, man. Let's go see them. That looks like a little better fox there, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a good one. A male or a female? Another female. She's a lot bigger for a female, huh?
Yes, it is.
I don't know, it's kind of weird. Seems like we've been killing all females.
Gotta get the males to start coming in.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I'm pretty sure that this one's mate was up there. That's the one that was barking.
Barking all the time.
Typically we can get them both in, but I don't know. We had these cows in here, and it was just kind of they knew something wasn't right. And like I said, we played with this one and finally fooled her enough to bring her back in and get a good shot. But yeah, I don't know. We've only made 4 or 5 stands and called in to 20, I bet.
Pretty much.
Like it's good, man. When you're calling them in like that, it don't get much better, that's for sure.
Well, guys, we're having an awesome hunt here in Southwest Texas. Be sure and tune in again next week. We're gonna be right back here chasing gray fox.